Hello and welcome to the cryptocurrency news channel. As you can see, Vechain is up to 13 million Vtho burned today. And some of you will be wondering why, because a couple of you have asked me on Twitter. Well, I'm just going to answer that question. It is because of Walmart China. They're either doing some kind of onboarding or something just went live with a bunch of their products, and that's why we're getting 13 million Vtho burned. Now, the way we'll know if it's actually like something went live with their products or their onboarding is if this 13 million actually continues. Remember, this is 13 million on a weekend, which is very, very high on a weekend, almost record highs for a weekend. I think the record high was actually 35 million sometime last year, and that was a huge onboard. I think it was like Deloitte or something that we went to like 35 million, and that didn't last for maybe like 2 days. But if this actually continues constantly throughout next week and the week afterwards, it's probably because like some big new line of products actually activated with Walmart China, and we'll see consistently higher burn. If this thing drops after a couple of days or after a day or two, we know that this was a one-time onboard. And although the consistent burn will actually be higher, because recently we've seen a lot of days at 6 or 7 million, and that is significantly higher than what we were at the rest of the year. And I think that is because of Walmart China, and Walmart China is actually causing more Vtho burn. But if it drops back down to 6 or 7 or maybe like 9 or 10 million, that means like the 13 million bump was like a one-time thing. And even though we're at a higher steady level, we're still not at 13 million yet. Now, will this affect price? No, it won't affect price, because remember, 13 million is still just over 1/3 of the way that we actually need. The number that they're generating each day is 37 million. And when we get to 37 million, we need to consistently be above 37 million. It can't just be one day. It has to be like consistently above 37 million before they really start worrying about changing the ecosystem. And remember, even at 37 million, we still have billions of Vtho to actually burn through before the supply of Vtho gets low. Now, they won't actually let the supply of Vtho get low, because Vtho is necessary for the operation of the entire ecosystem. So before the Vtho gets low, they will change the ecosystem, and that will favor us. Whether they will make each node generate more Vtho, which means we just basically generate more money on each node, or they'll make each Vtho do more transactions, which means each Vtho will inevitably be worth more money. Regardless of that, it favors us as VET holders. You know, like my guess is they'll make each Vtho do more transactions, so each Vtho will actually go up in price. Like my $100 worth of Vtho will be worth 200 or 300 maybe, and for people that have a lot more Vtho, that is a lot more earnings than them. So that's, I don't really know how the tax implications work with that. Like they suddenly jack up the price of Vtho. Maybe it's just like the old Vtho generation rate, you paid for the old one, and I don't know. Like they'll have to give more tax guidance on that, I suppose. But anyways, it is Walmart China. They have identified the clauses, and I believe they're still not done onboarding. So into next year, I believe we'll see a lot more products. Now there's a lot more. There's actually a lot more other projects like Vimworld, Vulcanverse that will burn Vtho, but this is Walmart China, and it's great that one of their big partners has really stepped up the game, and this just gives you a little bit of glimpse of insight for the future. So that is the news for today. Let me know what you think, like and subscribe, and hit that bell notifications button. Thank you, and have a nice day.